What's up, everybody? Derek back. How can I say this, man? Like, share, subscribe, check out the description if you want to help this platform. Obviously, I'm going to continue to produce material and bring more knowledge and education from an experience level, if you will, on recovery. But also things I've witnessed, I've seen quite a few people who have achieved sobriety and clean time. And, what's really funny is I'm not saying that this is the only way, because it's not. But the way that I did it made it. I'm clean. It worked. So I did something right. That being said, a lot of people who've also followed in these footsteps and did the things that I'm doing or have done, they achieved the same thing. Okay, let's talk about Kurt for a second. Kurt is staying over at the same dude's house that he ended up turning himself in at. I guess he's got some problems going on at home. And his phone, he hasn't had for 2 days. I can't get a hold of him via phone. I found out this morning he's over at someone's house, which is a no-no. It's not a good thing. People, places, and things are so important. I mean, look, he's my brother. Well, Derek, why don't you just make him? You can't. I wish you could. You can't. So, that being said, Kurt has got to get some help. I mean, he's got to get some serious help before he gets stuck out there again, trapped in the same old BS, and it never ends if he's not already there. And many of you have been watching, been rooting him on, and I appreciate that. I really do. But I'm going to tell you something. Kurt's got to want it. That is what the difference between Kurt and I has been. And I've tried to explain this, and, a lot of people go, well, not everybody's you, Derek. You're Superman. You're this and that. No, I'm not. I've not. Listen, I have not. I didn't make it. Many times I did not make it, okay? I tried, but I didn't, okay? This time it's stuck, and I know what I did and how hardcore I took this thing. Look, I didn't play games, man. I knew I was going to die. Somehow in my deepest subconscious level, I knew that to use meant to die. And I was done wanting to die. I did whatever was necessary to try and rewire my thinking. I went to meetings when I didn't want to. I started taking action even though I didn't feel like it. There's a lot of stuff that I tell people that I did that got me to where I am today, and I don't look back. Look, you think it's going to take forever. You think the pain's going to go on forever. You think this is never going to get better. Problem is, it does. And honestly, I'm trying to give that to other people. And there's a lot of people who are taking that advice and realizing it does get better. It just takes time. You got to work through some problems. And there's a lot of stuff in your own personal life that you want to work through, period. So I'm saying this to say Kurt's probably using again. I don't know. I'm going to go over there and try and visit him here in a little bit. I've got to get an oil change. I've got to get some stuff done. I have errands. I have so much stuff that is extremely, extremely important to take care of for my wife and my kids. And it's very difficult being I'm off for this short amount of time before I go back to work. And, ladies and gentlemen, if you want it, you got to try. You got to give it your all. Don't jump out from, jail after 75 days without requiring any maintenance substances, going back to maintenance substances because you decide, well, I just want to feel high, and then don't just use those maintenance substances. Start drinking, smoking, doing the typical shit you did before you relapsed the last time, and end up in the same house you were in when you turned yourself in to go to jail after you were hiding out for a while. Look, I lay this out there because it's going to save someone's ass, This is for sure going to save someone's ass. Someone's going to relate to this and go, you know what? Damn, I don't want to do that. I don't want to repeat what Kurt did, okay? And I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty positive you don't go over there around the people, places, and things you were before using, or before you went to jail while using, and not use, So, ladies and gentlemen, pray for Kurt, obviously, but Kurt needs to take some damn steps. Kurt's got to take some action. Yes, his brain is wired in a certain direction that he's going to continue to use, and he will have no control over the way his brain controls his thinking into doing that unless he goes and rewires his thinking. Now, how do you do that? Action. How do you do that? Well, how do you do action? You make yourself do something. While you have that desire in you to try and quit, you want to stop, but you also want to feel better right now. Instant gratification, right? You're tired of the way you feel right now. Go to a meeting, start sharing how you feel, open up, start taking some steps, do something, take some action, and then you start getting that junk off that makes you feel bad, that you want to feel better from. For some reason, you start feeling physically better, mentally better. Go see a counselor, go see a professional, go see outpatient, go see something. My sister's done it. My sister Manna, she's clean, 100 and something days now off of meth. Well, I'm sure she's wanted to feel good for quite some time now. So I understand the mind of the addict, and I understand the continuous habitual usage of drugs to feel better, and I understand that, but I'm telling you also, there has to be a point where you hit this little bottom, if you will, or this little brick wall, and you do something different. Something happens where you make a different change. Actions. You go to meetings, even though you don't feel like it at first. Eventually, you grow to like the idea, or you at least grow to like the way you feel that you're not using, and you don't have to wake up using drugs or go to sleep. So, anyway, getting you guys updated on Kurt, in my opinion, and letting you know what the dealio is. I'm 3.5 years clean, almost 3.5 years clean. And I'm living one day at a time. I'm taking the same instructions I learned from day one. I don't want to use. I have problems too. Trust me, I have plenty of problems, but I don't use. I find other tools and methods and things to do to stay clean. Love you guys and gals. I'll hit you again here soon. All right, Derek Lambert. What's up, everybody? I'm back. I'm gonna stop by the house that Kurt's at. Fingers crossed he comes out, and I can get him to go to his Suboxone appointment today. So I guess he's been taking Suboxone, but he hasn't been prescribed it. He hasn't been going to a medical professional or a doctor. So we're gonna find out what Kurt's been up to, and hopefully he'll come to the door. Every time he's been there before, they'll lie for him and say, "Oh no, Kurt's not here. He's not here." So they lie about it. But I'm about to swing over there and see what's up. Hopefully I can get him out here, and maybe you guys get to see Kurt and me in person. But I'm just keeping it real with you and keeping it 100, if you will, letting you know what's going on. And fingers crossed, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm here.
Yo.
Derek's here. Quality's looking good. Subscribe, like, hit the bell. I've been worried about my brother. I know you guys have been too, and you guys know the disease. If something doesn't change, which is everything, then we just go back to the same old ways. So I'm just glad to see Kurt, man.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I don't have my phone. I guess the fight with my wife escalated. I don't have my phone because she says the reason I even had that phone is because of her. So I let her keep that. I let her keep the car. I stayed at my buddy's house. He likes to smoke weed and drink beer. I know my parents were worried about me. I'm sure they were. I don't know. Man. I don't know.
You going to your
now.
appointment today?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I got to. I have to. Where's mom at?
Damn sure wouldn't be staying here.
Well, I had nowhere else to go. Dad is a pain in the ass, bro.
I know, but
Dad ain't right.
They just want what's best for you, bro. I know that's tough sometimes, but
I'm up here all night. They're upstairs and playing video games. No BS. They ain't even bothering me. Damien's not a bad kid. He had like 3 beers or something, and he smokes pot. But if he was on drugs, I wouldn't be here.
Well,
Mom was in cahoots with Natalie, so that upset me.
Right. And
Mom was in cahoots with Natalie. Natalie made it seem like I spent money or something, so I had to tell Mom, I'm smoking weed. I said, but I want you to know that Natalie's smoking weed with me.
Look, honestly though, and I'm saying this to camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's a good idea to be fucking doing all that?
Smoking weed?
You had a beer, you know, you played it around like, oh, I can smoke weed, but I can't have a beer, but I can't.
No, I shouldn't drink.
I mean, you need to go see
shouldn't drink.
Doctor,
all,
man.
Period. But weed, man, I like weed. When I was doing weed before I was on probation, when I was smoking weed and I had all that weight on me, all I did was smoke weed. Eventually, I'm sure if I went and fucking worked in a program, I'd have went back to fucking bullshit, but...
So you're gonna get help though? Like go to a program?
Yeah, I gotta fucking do a program.
Brian,
I've been waiting to do this thing, but Natalie's fucking... Bro, no, now she wants to be nice to do all this shit just to get me to fucking come back to the house. That's your new camera, huh?
Yeah, man. So, I'm trying to step the game up, but...
So, I thought I heard a freaking knock, dude. I was like, what the hell is that? And then, but then...
Bro, I've been worried about you, man. I really have been worried about you. And look, I'm recording this like it's a real documentary, but the truth of the matter is, I've been worried about you, and I worry about you using, you know?
I swear, dude, I haven't done any cocaine, any fucking heroin, bro. I haven't stuck a needle in my arm,
but
cocaine.
That is going to happen if something doesn't change. And you said it yourself. You only got to change one thing.
Yeah, I was talking to Damien about that shit. And honestly, we were watching The Avengers with Thanos, and he's like, bro, and I asked him, I said, Damien, you know, when you were doing cocaine and you were doing heroin, I said, what, how, because he doesn't do the shit no more. I said, how did you just fucking stop? And he doesn't do it now. I always thought he was doing, like, it's lies or something. He's not fucking around with it. I said, how'd you do that? He's like, bro, he's like, I fucking hit that fucking, I grabbed that reality stone Thanos has, and I fucking changed my reality. And I said that I don't want it. Flip that fucking switch.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that was the weirdest shit.
That'd be great if that's stuck, but he doesn't have long-term anything, so that's hard to believe from him.
He fucking, he's gonna be a bad alcoholic. He's a bad alcoholic, bro. And he has to have weed and he has to have alcohol, but he's not a bad guy. Should I hang out with him? No.
Look, rewire the thinking, man. I'm telling you, you don't need shit to be happy.
It was the only fucking bit of fucking peace I got, bro, without anybody beating up my ass, honestly.
I almost walked in the damn door here.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared.
I don't even know them, though.
You know
almost
Damien.
Walked, not really.
Yeah, you know him well enough you could walk in there.
Yeah, I don't really know him that well, to be honest with you. And I was like, I don't know. But I'm just saying, we gotta take some action, man, because you've slacked on the action part. With everything going on, you're letting all your troubles get in between you and your recovery. You got to focus on that. More important, don't just replace the chemicals you were on. Start doing, you know, some action or whatnot to keep from having to go back. Because I'm telling you where it's gonna go. Mark my words. I don't want to be right.
No,
I want to be wrong.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to go back to fucking. It scared me. I don't want to go back to shooting up. I don't.
Nobody wants to go back to it, and then we end up back where we were, just feeding off our own vomit.
If I'd have stuck around fucking Natalie, bro, if I'd have fucking sat there around her, bro, I probably would have fucking been high right now. I'd probably have gotten high.
Is she using?
No, but I had to get the fuck up out of there because fucking how she act. The shit she says, bro. Sometimes.
That's why you need to get out of you. You need to go. You need to get involved in something, bro. Because obviously being at the house isn't working right now.
That's why I came down here, and then her and mom were in cahoots. That pissed me off, bro. So I was like, you know,
obviously,
I'm gonna fucking go play video games. I was by myself watching a game. I know he's up all night, so I walked 2 houses up. He's in there playing video games, smoking weed, drinking beer.
Right.
So I kicked it here, and then fucking I wanted Natalie to think, bro, I went to fucking Wilmington. That's what I really wanted. So I told her ass, I said, you know what, I might just go to Wilmington.
Right.
And fucking
that would be like, yeah.
But I didn't want her to know where I was.
There's people in Wilmington that, you know, she wouldn't want you to be around.
Of course.
Or a girl or whatever. Anyways, look, y'all, this is why I preach what I preach, and really I don't even preach it. I just tell y'all my experience. Go to recovery.
She found out I was here. I didn't want her to think I was here. So she found out I was here last night because I still had mom's house key, and I was like, fuck, I gotta give that back. I was like, Mom probably already thinks I'm fucked up. She probably already thinks I'm fucking getting high and shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
well,
so.
what do you expect?
Yeah, bro, but fucking, if it would have been fucking Mom at that door, I'd have walked, just like now. Like you were here and I fucking was like, I swear I think that's my brother.
That's me.
I said, that's my brother.
That's
I
me.
jump up and I run out, it's you. I come out.
And I'm over here locking my doors. I don't know who the hell is in
Natalie,
there.
she was like, yeah, Kurt, your mom needs her house key. Like, the only reason she's there
For Mom's
is
house.
to get Mom's house key.
I understand.
I'm like, okay. So I fucking had to, I fucking opened the door, bro. And I fucking, like, I know this is crazy. And I fucking got the key and fucking went like this where she grabbed it and I fucking closed the fucking door
shut
and
it
locked it. Yep.
Okay, look. Guys, gals, Kurt, you're in a scary spot, man. Because there's only one thing we know, and that's live to use to live. And, you know, it's like we got to do something different, bro. You know what I mean? We got to do something. Actions. It's not. And I just did a story about this, and I said it's a good chance you could have. You've already relapsed.
I told you I had a fucking. Yeah, there could have been, but I didn't relapse. I haven't.
You've just been smoking and had
smoking.
a beer.
I had a beer, but I didn't even finish the fucking beer.
So what are we gonna do though? Are we gonna go like to? You're gonna go to your doctor's appointment today at 4, right?
I don't know how.
Mom, Dad, somebody, they'll take you. I gotta pick Ryan up from work.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta go see a doctor, bro, and get help.
Yeah, I know. I need to be
tell
on
him what's up.
Natalie, you know what she said to me? We were about to freaking
Do
get
I need to close this off?
this.
Yeah. Do I need to shut this off?
No, but she had 5 Suboxones on her, right? And I had them, so I held them and stuff. And we get in a fight again. We get in our argument and shit again, and she was being fucking just an asshole. So I was like, you know what? So then I was leaving. I left. I was walking down to Mom and Dad's, and she tried to fucking get me to give her the Suboxone. She's like, all right, well, give me that Suboxone. I said, no. I said, I'll give them back to you when I get my script from the doctor. She said, well, no, because then you won't need me for a long time. As if, like, she takes the fucking Suboxone for me, bro, then I'm going to have to come running back to her.
You guys have got to get out of you, because trust me, I know, I've done it too. Me and Ryan, this, that with Ryan.
I like me right now, though.
I'm,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm reading comic books, bro. I'm into the stuff I used to be into when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, getting too caught up at Damien. I know this is not the greatest of ideas, but on some real shit, you ain't gonna walk in there find any fucking needles, bro. He fucking bought himself a 6-pack of beer and smashed them. Of the little fucking platinums or some shit. You know what I mean?
Why don't we...
I didn't even drink. Fucking, yeah, I've been smoking weed for like... I've done it. I probably smoked like 4 times since I've been out. But I'm not like every day.
We gotta do something. You know what I mean? That weed ain't gonna keep you from doing heroin.
No.
That weed ain't gonna keep you from shooting coke.
Fucking weed. I don't take as much Suboxone when I smoke the weed.
I believe it, but I'm saying, cocaine, you can still feel that on Suboxone.
Yeah, well, fuck cocaine.
I'm just saying, like, you know, and it eventually comes back, man. It always does. We got to do something different, bro. It's all about action, man. It's all about doing a different thing. Eventually, you don't have to use anything to be happy.
Coat, man. And
get your coat?
Yeah.
He's gonna grab his jacket.
Give him a coat.
Look, firsthand, I'm not hiding anything from you guys, but my suggestions only work so much. And you know, yeah man, but he knows. I'm just being honest. You guys see it. He knows how to stay clean, right? Okay, take my word for it. When you're willing to take suggestions, when you're willing to take, you know, advice, and you recognize someone who's actually got some time, who legitimately is pursuing what's best for you, you know? It's difficult with Kurt. Kurt thinks about everything else except for number 1, which is himself and making sure he's clean. And I'm trying to work with him on that. I'm trying, but you gotta want it. To some degree, you gotta want it. So you heard it himself. He says he's not using. That doesn't mean that there isn't possibly somehow he might have mistake, but he smoked. He's drank, which is big no-no. He's been saying he can't drink, so why are you drinking? You know? And then Suboxone, which, by the way, he's using Suboxone that he's not even prescribed yet, that he has to go see a doctor to get prescribed. So everything's laid out on the table for you guys, but this just shows you firsthand. I feel like I could almost be on one of them shows where they're like, you know, I guess you say intervention show or something. You know, this is like legit right here. You guys are seeing firsthand, you know, every word he has is F this and F that. And, you know, I mean, look, Kurt's still got a lot to work on. So he's going to get his coat. He'll be back out here. We'll do some more recording and we'll continue this on. Hit like, subscribe, share this thing. Maybe someone else relates to Kurt, someone else relates to me, and understanding where I'm coming from. But look, ultimately, worry about being clean so that you can be the best person you can be for everyone else. Focus on you first. That way you're capable of being something for someone else. Love you guys. Derek Lambert. What up, everybody? Look, I may be wrong that, you know, he relapsed. You know, I'm wrong about him going back and using what I thought he was using, or at least my, you know, hunch was that. But look, people, places, and things, this is why I tell everybody, you know, this is vital. There's a process to this thing. So let's hope he sticks it out. This is kind of an update on Kurt, if you will. Letting you guys know how serious this thing is. After 70-something days in jail, you can almost forget that it even happened. It's weird. That's how messed up it is when your brain's rewired to thinking the way that it thinks due to the substances for so long. And, you know, we all see it and we're like, come on, Kurt, you got this. But nothing happens, you know. So let's hope he sticks with the recovery, goes and sees the doctor today, and I'm absolutely wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Love you guys. Till next time.